Okay, well, here we are.
Oh, shit. All right, babe, I'll talk to you later. I gotta go.
There you go, people. Proof.
Bye. Hey, proof. She didn't talk at all.
You're right. You were just talking to a phone saying babe for no fucking reason. You know.
The internet doesn't know she's real or not.
The internet probably doesn't really give a shit. Hi. How y'all doing?
I hope not. Who cares?
Welcome back to It's About to Get Weird. We are here and we have had a day.
Oh, yeah, we did.
I guess I shouldn't have mentioned that earlier. So,
hey, dumbass.
Oh, well, it is what it is.
That's what you get.
So, to get the formalities out of the way.
Welcome back.
So,
God, it's cold in here.
it is. It's freezing. For those of you that are unaware, and I have to say this because I know people listen to this that don't live anywhere near us. A freak occurrence happened in this area that, God, I don't think I've ever seen happen in the way that it has. But
Not like that, for sure.
It fucking snowed here.
It snowed.
Like, legit snowed. Like, it wasn't like the kind of sleet. No, it was snowflakes.
That was sticking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a hill. It doesn't qualify as a mountain, but there's a hill over here that this morning still had snow actively clinging to it, which is weird.
Yeah.
So
by my work too. Big ass hill.
There's a town out in this area called Fontana.
Out in this area. It's not that close. Those motherfuckers got inches.
Yeah.
They got dumped.
Full on. I mean, there was another area that kind of blew my mind, and I saw people, I mean, we're talking fat snowflakes just dropping down. Nuts.
Fat
anyway.
Snowflake.
So.
It's a big fucking snowflake.
It's a big fucking snowflake. So, Jesus. You know, if we ever get to a point.
Oh, that might come out wrong.
If we ever get to a point where we actually have merch, there's going to be a lot of spinoffs because all it takes is the beginning.
Bob Ross.
And you can pretty much throw, with the exception of that one, there's no altering that, but you could literally just say, and also, and
balls.
Throw whatever you really wanted at the end of it.
God, that's going to be
So we had an adventure today that was half planned, I think is the nicest way to, easiest way to say that. Yeah.
Half planned.
It was half planned.
Half spontaneous.
Half spontaneous, yes.
Yeah.
But before I get to that.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Earlier today.
Oh, no.
I said something, and I know I'm calling for something that's never going to happen. But this could be some interaction for y'all that listen and or watch. Shannon stated a phrase out loud and out of context.
Oh, I did.
Out of context, it would be.
Yeah.
It would sound real interesting. We were at Five Guys, and she had one of those little boats of the peanuts right?
Little boats and nuts. Boats and nuts.
So, at one point, for no apparent reason at all.
That's it.
Shannon said,
Come here, nuts, get in my mouth.
Now, y'all know. Y'all know who that is right over there. And so after I got done laughing, I stated that is probably the sixth thing to come out of your mouth that I never would expect to hear come from you.
Yeah.
So why I say there may be some participation that you could.
What other shit wouldn't I say?
For any of you that listen or watch this that know her well enough to guess what might beat that out, there's one thing. So I'm going to give you the top one. I'm going to see if she can guess it. But there is one statement that if she said it to me, my jaw would hit the fucking floor. But that's the top of the list.
Have I ever said it?
No, that's at the top of the list. And then there's stuff that could fill in. So there's essentially 4 more spots that you could fill in with stuff that you might think would be in between number 1 and number 6.
Come here, nuts, get in my mouth is 6.
It's 6. So take that into account.
Good luck topping that.
So what do you think? I know you tried earlier, but you were thinking of stuff that you'd already said.
Yeah.
What do you think is the number one thing that if you said it, hell has frozen over? Pigs have flown. Every impossible thing that could happen has happened if this is what you walk up to me and say.
I love your kids. I'm just kidding.
Spoken like a true godmother.
I'm just kidding. That's not it.
I know.
That was good, though.
That was good.
I was waiting for you to shut the fuck up so I could drop that one out. What's the one? Oh, man.
I'm actually kind of shocked it's taking you this long.
I just got back.
There's a baby in there.
Oh, fuck.
If this bitch walked up to me
There ain't gonna be no baby in me.
and said, I'm pregnant,
That's wild.
just,
I think
even in the only way in hell that happens is through a procedure, not the natural way.
Death not. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
But just that would be the one thing.
I'm pregnant.
The top of the list that
I'm
she
gonna
could
tell
say.
you this right now. Like, this is gonna sound crazy, but it's all fun. Oh. There would be no way I would get as far as to tell you.
Well, luckily, you live in a state that still allows that.
No,
So
that's not what I was thinking. So
What?
stable.
Oh, sorry. So
Super stable.
Super stable. Damn, you went real dark.
You
Okay,
ever seen a fat bitch go
so
down cement stairs? You about to?
oh look, stairs. So anyway,
Just saying. So what are the other four people?
yeah,
They're not gonna do it.
It's not gonna happen. But on the off chance that it does, throw it in there. I'm gonna clip this part and put it on the IG page. It's obviously on YouTube. I'm just curious. Now we might get some interaction on the
Maybe,
IG page, but
maybe.
YouTube probably not.
I'm gonna tell you right now. That is probably the wildest shit I would ever say. I can't even. It almost doesn't want to even come out of my mouth now, and I know I'm not pregnant.
If not for,
Like, how the fuck would that? If that happened, bro, this is the second coming of Christ.
I'm serious. If not for the fact that it's impossible, the only way that could get worse is if she followed that up with it's yours. That's the only way that could get worse.
Whoa! Listen, I know you froze some of that shit, right?
I did not.
Yeah, it's definitely that I don't know how it's yours.
That's what I'm saying.
Mr. Vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Impossible. So, yeah, anyway.
Not that, listen. Not that children aren't great. They're not coming out of me. My shit's...
Right,
listen,
correct.
TMI, my shit's nice and tight, all right? I'm not fucking my shit up.
Gold star. So...
No. Silver.
Silver, sorry, you're right.
Yeah, you can't use that because someone else already knows and is just going to call me out. God damn it.
So...
Remember that time you fucked that guy? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I do. I was there.
Oh, God. It was the...
I don't get shit from that, too.
That was great. So...
I said a lot of wild shit today, though.
Yeah.
I was on a good one.
Yeah, she was definitely on one.
I was rolling high on life today.
And there's a reason for that. So I had another tattoo appointment. I'm honestly not keeping count, and I don't feel like thinking about it right now. But needless to say, I've spent the last 2-ish years getting
I'd say
tattooed. So. Really? Off
pretty
and on?
off, like every 4 to 6 months.
Roughly, yeah. For a while there was like every 6 weeks.
Every 6 weeks. It did get a little hardcore for pretty fast.
For a little bit.
Thanks, Stimmy checks.
So, no shit.
Just kidding. Just kidding. He bought
actually
a TV.
wasn't the stimmy checks.
He bought a
I
TV.
did buy a TV, but it wasn't the stimmy checks. It was just overtime. I was working my ass off.
And factual.
But the reason why it is the somewhat spontaneous end is someone else got one too.
Yeah.
So she hits me this morning.
I'd pull my pants down and show you, but it's inappropriate.
I had a very busy day today. So she hits me up this morning asking what time the appointment is. I had to be late for some other reasons. And so she was like, okay, well, I'm rolling with. Cool. So she shows up to my house. My mom is here.
Like I do. I just show up randomly.
Yeah, she just rolled up. Right. So she came with a change of clothes and then proceeded to take the tarp off in front of my mother.
Tarp's off, boys.
Isn't anything new, but it's just really funny. when I mean, no hesitation, just walks in and whoop, and
Yeah, I just took my clothes off.
sports bra. So,
Whatever. Oh boy.
oh boy. So we go and get tattoos.
I put clothes on.
She didn't
didn't
just
just-
roll out in a sports bra and draws. It's too cold for that.
Also, I don't have that kind of confidence.
Me either.
I'm trying to work there, though. I'm really working on myself. New year, new me. That old bullshit.
Word. New year, new bitch. So
Probably shouldn't do that to the camera.
just shot on
Spadoosh.
everybody who's watching.
Yeah, well.
All 7 of you. So I already knew I was going to get tattooed. Knew what I was getting done. This is actually the first tattoo I've gotten that wasn't my idea. Of all the tattoos I've had,
That one wasn't your idea?
it was not. Here's how that whole thing went down.
Oh, okay.
So my tattoo artist, I'm scrolling through his Instagram stories one day, which I tend
to do
often,
Yeah, same,
right?
same.
And he posts a picture. I don't know. I'm guessing he had downtime, but he was working on a portrait of, how is it? I'm not sure where the emphasis is on the name, but it's Valak or Valak.
Valak.
Either way.
I just call her the nun.
Yeah, the nun. So the nun from
The Nun.
those movies.
From the nun.
Well, because it was Conjuring 2 and then... Anyway.
Yeah, but then she got a whole movie.
Yeah. Anyway, she got a whole
Nun.
movie.
It's the bitch from the
That
nun.
bitch. Now, under normal circumstances, even with as good as it looked, because it wasn't my original idea to do it, I would normally just go right past it. But for some reason, on this particular day,
Caught your fancy, huh?
I go through it and I'm like, that looks dope. And I already have a plan for one of my legs to do all of the like iconic horror clowns.
Yeah.
A good,
Pennywise.
killer clowns, Pennywise,
Terrifier.
Art the clown, Twisty,
Who else do we think of?
the other.
We got some more there.
It's right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't.
John
right
Wayne
now.
Gacy.
Fuck that. That's too much. That's too much.
Well, he's a killer clown.
So anyway, Captain Spaulding. That's
Oh,
what I'm
that's it.
thinking of.
That's it.
So anyway,
How
I
did we
was
forget that
doing that, but I'll be honest. All of my tattoos, for the most part, with the exception of one, up until today, were all above the waist. So I got the big piece on my back, my arms. That's really it. One on my finger, but that's really all I got.
Yep.
My legs are very bare, and I wear shorts all the
He
time.
does have bare legs.
So I'm like, fuck, what am I doing? Like, I've got tattoos up on the upper body. I usually wear a t-shirt. Not really showing those off. I show my legs off all the time. I need to start getting ink on those.
Show my legs off. Show them people your gams, bro.
So I was like, fuck it. I like the picture. I need another tattoo, so why not?
Yeah.
So I say, I'll take it, and here we are.
I'll take that one on the wall, please.
Now, I would show the camera, but it's just I'm not that flexible. I'm not that bendy. I'm not throwing my leg up on the
And
table.
we literally just got them.
And that.
They're a little red and raw.
That being
sore.
said, I will make sure to put a picture of it in here.
Oh, right there?
Right in this general vicinity.
there? Is it
so
there?
you'll be able to see it. It should be there by now.
I'm going to Vanna White the fuck out of this. Oops, I got stuck to my own mic.
Now, that being said, following right after that, I will also put a picture of hers right here.
Listen, I want to explain some stuff about
please,
this picture.
Please run this down for the peoples.
I didn't shave my legs.
She did not. I really need you to put that video you recorded while I was putting.
We're going to put that on there
ointment.
too? Is it now right here?
You know what? Actually, yeah. If you want to send it to me, I'll totally throw that on there. I was
Well-
going to say just put it on the IG page.
Oh,
but
that's true. Because
yeah.
once I send it to you, it's going
it's
to look
going
like
to
it was
look
filmed
like
with
yes,
potato.
correct.
Potato.
Fucking iPhone not wanting to communicate with Android.
It is. It's
absolutely
it's
is.
an iPhone problem.
It
Here we
absolutely
go.
is.
Let's open up this can of worms.
100%.
Let's get back on topic. Stay focused.
100%.
It's fucking your fault, Samsung.
Yeah. Okay. So back on topic. Go ahead. Explain.
So while he was getting ready to get his tattoo, Clint was like, "Do you want to get tattooed?" And I was like, "Actually, all right."
As a matter of fact,
Why
I
not?
do.
He's like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "Well, I want some American traditional." And he was like, "Okay, like what?" And I was like, "I saw a butterfly once." And he was like,
and a hush falls over
a
the room.
butterfly. And I was like, "Wow,
You know what? No, that's a terrible
dagger?
idea."
I don't fucking know, man. He was like, "Why not just get like a death moth?" And I was like, "Ooh, that'd be kind of sick though." And so There
was another artist there.
Mark. Well, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I made that motherfucker chuckle the whole time.
It was a comedy show in that bitch
There was a whole
after
bunch
a
of
while.
yucks in that bitch. Yuck yucks is my new favorite. Kind of sounds like gluck gluck. Damn it. I actually did it in real life. So they came up, he was like, let me figure out some stuff. So he started sketching some stuff and it so I ended up with the death moth on my leg.
Now she was debating the entire, like, I'm laying down getting tattooed.
I'm just asking for
She's
opinions.
debating, like, where should I put it? Should I put it here? Should I put it here? So it ends up going, you're probably going to be able to tell in the picture, but it's right
below
her knee in the shin area. Now, some of y'all know probably how interesting that area can be to tattoo. So I have an extremely high pain tolerance to the point where my tattoo artist, I don't think I've ever fallen asleep during a tattoo.
You haven't fallen asleep, but I wholeheartedly think you could.
I'm sure I could. But my tattoo artist has, on multiple occasions, made a comment of,
sure
this doesn't hurt
at all?
He's the same guy who did the gigantic piece I have on my back. Mm-hmm. That was 3 different 3-hour sessions. She was there for at least one of them.
I was there for actually 2.
And I think, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it was 2, but in any case, there were multiple occasions in multiple sessions where he was like, seriously, bro, this doesn't hurt? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Honestly, after a while, I just kind of block it out.
Yeah, after a while, it just feels like someone's just annoying the fuck out of you.
Yeah. So the only thing I will say is today that the nerves are always the interesting thing when it comes to getting tattooed. Some of you know about this particular phenomena, right? So you're getting tattooed somewhere.
I know what you're going to tell them.
And it feels like it's over here. Now, it's on your arm, but it feels like it's on your chest. Like, it's weird how that happens. So what happened to me on multiple occasions during this particular tattoo, the funniest part was the first time it happened, though. So I'm just kind of laying there zoning shit out, and he gets to one particular part of my leg, and I felt the nerve tighten. I felt the nerve tighten, and I was like, huh, all right. And then as soon as he lifted the needle off, my foot went boop, like it just twitched. The problem with that being is my foot is right next to his dick. So
betwixt his legs.
Like, he's kind of got my foot in an ankle lock, but my foot's right here. So I was like, oh man, my bad. Like, I didn't know where my foot was. I just felt it kick him. And he goes, yeah, that's all right. It's right on my Johnson. I'm like, bro.
They got my attention pretty quickly.
To which I responded, I have socks on. It's not gay.
Again, got my attention pretty quickly to where I snapped my neck over and was like, what? What just happened? He was like, I touched the dick with my foot.
I'm over here giving foot jobs for tattoos.
That's what
That is what it is.
Literally what he said, and I fucking lost it. Meanwhile, I'm just laying there like minding my business, like, oh, foot jobs.
So during all of this, right, we are literally 10 feet from each other.
Yeah.
Okay. She's randomly sending me text messages.
I was hungry.
We don't go get tattooed without eating beforehand.
Well, first of all, that's like a whole ass rule, but
it really is. But see, again, we're late, so I was.
Well, we also don't. We were laying. We're not bitches.
Yeah, we ain't bitches. I mean, we were cool. It was just we were hungry, right? I really had to fart. I had to stop at one point so I could go to the bathroom just so I could whip ass.
Yep.
Like, I'm laying on my stomach, my ass is pointed at the guy tattooing me. I didn't want to do that, so I just went to the bathroom to fart. But
thank you.
Now, because of the way, like, sometimes your body doesn't sit quite right for tattoos. So the first time he puts the stencil on her for her moth,
and it's in the dead center of my shin.
It's like dead center of the shin, but because of the way her shin bone sits and the muscle is, it looked
lopsided.
Right? So they shifted just a bit.
It was wonky.
It looks great. Don't get me wrong. You've seen the picture, but it looks great. But it was just funny. So it's like this. So he's working on it, and then it was it was funny because my tattoo artist is fast. So my calf is gigantic.
Huge.
He did that whole thing in
2 hours.
Yeah, probably right at 2 hours. So at one point he finishes with what he's doing. I obviously have no idea where her progress is because I'm not 10 feet away. So he goes, all right, we're going to give it a second before he does the white highlights on it. I was like, cool. Well, apparently her tattoo artist, Mark, heard that and goes, oh shit, I got to hurry up.
Yeah.
Because her piece is significantly smaller than mine.
It's still a good size.
No, it's a good size.
Whoa, don't judge it by its size,
says.
you know what I'm saying? Great things come in small packages.
It's not the size of the boat, it's motion in the ocean.
I'm saying.
So, But it takes a hell of a long time to get across the ocean in a dinghy. So
No, it don't. Played them sticks. I'm just
calm
saying.
down like a lot of puss. So
Ooh, boy. Yikes. Whoa.
So Shannon has to shift slightly so he can finish off where it's on the
So
other
he
side.
can finish me off.
Yeah, so he can finish her off, finish the job.
Because he was only halfway
Had to
done
clean
at
that
this
plate.
point. He had one side of the wings done, the body, I think.
Yeah, the body was pretty much done.
And then he had the entire
Other
side of the wings.
Yeah.
And Jordan's like, oh, okay. Well, he's like looking at me and he's like,
Well, no, because I got over there and I was based on the time and because of what she was getting done, I figured he had already done like the outline and he was just working on the finer details. He's one of those ones that kind of starts from one side and completes all the way over.
Yeah, no, it's sick. It was cool though.
So when I go over there, I see he's finishing up the body, like the actual body of the moth, but I still see the stencil, the purple ink from the stencil, and I'm like, oh.
Literally what he did. No, okay. This is gonna be a long night.
So I, go lay down and finish, and I'm like, okay, well, it's fine. I had something I had to do after I was done,
so he was fine.
It's cool. But he, I'll give him credit. He finished the fuck up, and it doesn't look like it was rushed. So
he literally just went, this next part's gonna be spicy. And I said,
he even
"All right, man."
he even made the sound that it's gonna be spicy.
Yeah,
So-
he really did though. He's like, this next part is gonna suck, and it did. It did. The shin wasn't as bad at
Which
all.
I honestly, when you came over and showed me the stencil, in my head I was like, ooh, that's gonna hurt.
So that part didn't hurt really at all. But when he got into like toward my calf,
Yeah.
and like just the fat of my leg, I was like, this bitch hurting me.
So she's doing the butt scoot because
Oh yeah, I was so like he said with what was that word? I can't think of it. Nerves? Hello.
Oh, yes, nerves.
Got there. My body was doing something completely different. So he was doing some parts and then my knee would twitch. And I'm like, oh, please don't let my leg move. And then at one point he hit something and I like shot up and I was like, bro, I almost need you in the fucking face. And he was like, it's all good. But he was like, and then he was really holding me down. But then he got to like the part that was spicy. Okay, it was fine. I wasn't being a
no. Yeah, you were good, but
I was watching Scooby-Doo for a little bit, just trying to talking about food and getting to my happy place.
no, yeah, she was straight, but it was funny because
it made my butt clench, so you can physically see me. Sorry,
you're good.
You can physically see me get higher as I'm laying down.
Like you would
I was,
just
like,
you would see like
levitating.
this move right here, like that, like the back would straighten out and because of the
You
way
could see
she
my
was
butt.
laying, I could see her
butt.
drawers and the top part of her ass, right? So I just kept seeing this happen, like she was making a clap.
Twerking for money.
Cake.
Twerking for tattoos. He's giving foot jobs and I twerk for tattoos.
You do what you got to do to make this work. You know what I mean?
So yeah, it was
Like we're the first ones to hoe ourselves out for tattoos. Come on. I'm just saying.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
We're not.
We're not.
But yeah, it was once he was done, I was pretty happy. Then
Yeah.
he was like, I'm done. And then he's like, oh wait, no, I gotta put some little lines right there. So he went back in and he just did them real quick. But he definitely sped up the process on that second half, and I was like, but he was like, luckily he had a light hand. He was really cool, really funny.
Yeah.
He was super light-handed, so it
Yeah,
didn't bother me. But he got a little heavy-handed toward the end because he was really ripping and he was really turning and burning that tattoo up. And he's like, I gotta get this bitch out of here.
Yeah, it was good shit though.
It was
completely unexpected. That's the first time, and all the time that we've known each other. Granted, I've gotten way more tattoos, but it's the first time we've gotten tattooed at the same time. So that was fun.
At the exact same time. Now we have been tattooed one right after the other.
Yeah.
But that also was a long ass day too.
Long day.
I know.
She was not nearly as
Fast
efficient.
At all.
Not taking shots or anything, but
No.
yeah.
But
So
I don't have to look at mine, so.
that's true. I do have to look at I mean, it came out fine. It's just,
No, yeah, they came out great. I don't want to. I hope she fuck. Jesus, she probably listens.
There is no shot in hell.
Okay, cool.
No shot in hell.
I don't have to look at mine. And your Buzz Lightyear's tan as fuck.
Well, I mean, hello. What was she supposed to do? Put
Is
white on my...
me I'm looking for?
I forgot. I was going to tell you that I was telling you on the way home, and you're like, is it a good enough song to talk about? So I was saving it.
We just can't play it.
Yeah, can't
Right.
play it because, Yeah.
What song did it? Don't remind me what song I had stuck in my head. Never mind.
No, I won't. But in any case, she had a song stuck in her head she did not want stuck there. So for some reason, that jogged my memory to think about the fact that I've had a song stuck in my head. And that's just the unfortunate side of having TikTok and using it to kill time, because there's trends. Trends take off, and you can't get away from them. And usually it's fine. It's so fluffy. She's going to die. No, it's cool. Believe me, I'm sure mine would be going off of who aren't using it.
True story.
But because of TikTok, I often find new songs because I don't listen to the radio anymore.
Me neither.
And there's a particular trend that goes around that uses this new SZA song. And it's that, I know the title of it is Kill Bill. But it's the one where she's talking about I might kill my ex. Like, have you heard that one?
No, but I'm going to start listening to it.
Here's the thing, right? So I saw the trend and I'm like, usually the unfortunate thing with TikTok, they only use a portion of the song. 9 times out of 10, it's either sped up or slowed down. So you really like it, and then you go and you find it and you listen to the actual song, and it's just off because you're used to this part, and that's why you like it, because it sounds like this. So,
yep.
The trend uses a sped up version of it, so I'm like, I'm probably not going to like it. I go and I listen to the song. I actually do. And yeah, I'm actually, I like a SZA song. I didn't think I would, but
okay, I'm gonna find it.
We're gonna play that shit
after we're done. We can't play it for you. Go fucking find it.
I'm sure you've heard it. I'm shocked she hasn't. I'll be honest with you.
I'm pretty sure I probably have.
She thought it was It's Cuffing Season, and I do happen to be a big boy, so I get it.
I'm not a boy, but
you right.
I'm medium size.
Medium.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
I'm an extra large.
Mr. Lava. So.
Oh, Mr. Bombastic.
We actually did a decent amount of time so far.
Are you oddly tired though?
Well, tattooing will do that. Tattooing will absolutely do that.
Yeah, but especially I just feel more tired than normal.
And then, yeah. No.
Oh, bro, I went ham though after we were done.
Bro, this bitch.
Don't shame me.
So I will say that there was some fuckery afoot at Five Guys.
Oh my God! Tell them about the fucking lady, bro.
I'm there. So we walk in, and here's the thing: it's dead. Like, there's nobody there. So I'm like, sweet. We get to walk up, order our food. We'll actually be eating pretty quick because, again, starving. We're hungry as shit. So
hungry.
We walk in, go right up to the register. At the same exact time, some unfortunate woman walks up.
Unfortunate woman?
That's the only way I'm going to say it. I have to be very, very nice.
Poor fucking... Fuck that lady.
This R word. She's having issues because she's there to pick up for DoorDash. But not apparently correct, not a sponsor at all. If you want, go right ahead.
Feel free, but we're about to...
neither Five Guys is also not a sponsor. Should probably say that.
They can be too, though.
Absolutely.
Their fries are delicious.
They are. So we're standing there just waiting to order our food. She's walking up. She is monopolized to the point where she hands her phone with the person who ordered said food to the guy at the register, who seriously looks like he's just graduated high school. And she's handing him the phone to talk to and he's like, yo, I can't do this. There's a language barrier. There's that too. So there's just this constant, and both of us are like, bitch, we hungry. I'm a body slam your ass on this grill and just we'll just do that.
At one point out loud, I said, is it cool if I order my food? Or
but it was cool because the lady on the grill was like, hey, what are you guys going to get? I'll start that. Cool. Perfect. So we order, everything's cool. This bitch proceeds to order a hot dog.
Oh, he's talking about me now.
A burger.
That's it.
And fries.
Okay. And
anybody who's been to Five Guys, you don't just get fries. You get fries. Like that. There's no. You get the whole fucking bat. Like I had to learn that lesson the hard way.
It was a little.
In my head, I'm like, okay, regular fries, right? I'm used to everywhere else. That's like just the normal thing. These motherfuckers take a cup. They take a cup, right?
Just a small ass cup, like a water cup.
A small water cup, and then proceed to just fuck that bag up with fries.
Yeah, they pretty much
and then throw the cup in there with fries in it, like that somehow has anything to do with it. So I remember when I'm ordering, I'm like, I know she's probably gonna get fries. I should probably just get a regular and we could split that shit. I didn't think to
We
do
didn't
that.
think of that. And we would totally share fries with each other.
But she ordered quite a bit of food. Ate the hot dog. Ate the burger. Did not.
I ate my fries. I just didn't eat all my fries.
You ate some of them, sure.
I put those nuts in my mouth.
And then she threw nuts in her mouth. It was a great day.
I had fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Then we started talking about random shit in the car.
So much. Shit got a little real too. There's
Did it
that.
get real?
But we don't need to talk about that. It got a little real.
No, it's not. I'm skipping over that, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying what
Then
happened.
it got funny.
Listen, I've shared too much in the last
You
couple
sure did.
episodes. I'm sorry, y'all. I really have. To the point where we were talking, I was like, I'm actually there. Half of this, I was bummed that the mics weren't on because there was some funny shit.
I could try to recreate
And
it, but
then
it's just too funny.
the other end of that was, I was like, yo, I've shared way too much in the last couple weeks. I'm gonna go ahead and backpedal off that.
I don't even remember how the conversation originally started to where I was like, if I'm 65 and I'm reversing. Like, I don't even remember how that started. How did that joke happen?
Okay, I'll tell you how it started.
And then I'll repeat it and see if it's as funny
You
as it
mentioned
is.
something about somebody. I couldn't tell you the name. And I know. Was you were talking about Matt Rife?
Oh yeah.
And you were saying how he looks great.
He's
and
nice
then,
looking.
And then I said, you know who would be jealous about that?
And I said thick Bosa.
Thick Bosa.
And then I said, but then I got this dude on my literally, my algorithm is fucked up. Somebody fucked my shit up. So now I'm getting these dudes from Magic Mike Live. I know his fucking name. What's up, Harry Carter? He's in London if you want to go watch. This dude is literally all over my TikToks to where I know that no one else is going to believe me. So I started sending them to him.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
And I'm like, I'm not doing this on purpose. I said, what if...
So I told her, I was like, so what? You're just going to do the second half straight? Like, you've been gay this whole time and you're just going to go, you know what? Fuck it. I've been gay this whole time. I'm going to switch teams and try dick for a while.
What if I was just like at 65, like reverse having to come out? Like, I'm sorry that I fucked with y'all when I was 18 and thought this was me.
I thought I was born this way. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Literally, I said, I thought I was born this way, but I guess I was
I
not.
said she was going to moonwalk her old ass back into the closet.
I said, how the fuck? It would be harder to come out as straight at that point.
65 fucking years later.
Like, I'm sorry, I want dick for dinner. Like, what the fuck? And then I made another joke. This is going to go too far, though. I feel like it'd be easier if I was just like, hey, Jordan. Like, one day I just walked in and was like, hey, Jordan, I'm going to keep my name, but I am going to chop my tits off and grow a dick. I think that would be a natural progression. Other than, and I don't want to. Let's make that clear. I'm cool with I know I'm a woman.
Just 65 years old.
65 years old, just being like, I'm going to start sucking dick on the side. Like, what?
Yeah, I think it would be more accepted by everybody if she said, I'm going to transition.
Yeah,
as opposed to just going, no, dick, it's dick time.
It's dick o'clock. Who wants to get this grandma dick? You know what I mean? Like just getting STDs in the old folks' homes.
Run into the old folks' home because old people be fucking.
I'm just saying that's gonna be a turned ass. We're all gonna be together anyway, but don't let my dementia ass slide up in your room on accident.
Please don't.
Because after a certain time, like 84 to 97, I ain't gonna have my mind right, but I'm gonna be searching for that dick.
But see, at that point, if you ain't got your mind right, then I mean, can anyone really blame
Well,
you?
I'm definitely gonna forget I was gay for most of my life. You don't think that's the first thing that goes?
So what you're saying is, if I get dementia, I'm gonna start sucking dick.
You might.
All right. Well, at least I have that to look forward to. I'm already giving foot jobs. Fuck it. So
It's a sliding
it's
progression.
a slippery slope, folks. I already done started with the foot jobs.
It is a gateway drug to gay sex.
I done started the fucking tumble down.
That's how they all started. Every gay man started giving foot jobs, and then sooner or later they had a dick in their mouth, and then in their anus.
Anus, relax your anus. So on that note,
it did get funnier. But I was like, that would be some shit. I feel like it would be so much harder to come out as straight. And by the time I'm that old, that's going to be the weird fucking thing to do.
That's true.
Like, instead of telling me you're gay, my kids are going to have to be like, Mom, I'm straight. And I'm like, how fucking dare you?
How dare you be straight in this house?
Homo household.
We play with the same sex organs in this house.
Yeah, you dumb shit.
Jesus.
I'm sending you to gay camp. So you can be gay. Gay conversion. Like the good kind, though. Like not the one where they try to fuck you up.
Oh my God. All I'm thinking of is that scene in Family Guy.
when he goes This is a wild ass episode. This episode got wild as fuck.
Oh, you did not get me an orgy for my birthday. Squeak. Oh God. Oh God. What's going on? What's going on?
What was that guy's name when he said? And that's why everyone loves Steve. No.
No.
Gary?
Oh God, I don't want to.
Glory hole. It's about the glory hole.
Because was it Brent?
Oh yes, I think it
Because
is.
Brent can't fit in the glory hole, and that's why we all like Brent. Or was it Brett? Was it Brett?
Brett.
Something like that.
Listen, don't quote us.
Someone can't fit in the glory hole. That's
Someone
all I can
can't,
tell you.
and that's why everybody likes him.
So on that note, we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
Ended on glory holes.
Ended on glory holes.
We have,
as always,
taken a journey today.
well, I mean, the name is
Yeah.
right there. So on that note, as always, thank you for watching and listening. Click. You do that better than I do.
I don't. Click like, subscribe, push the bell notifications.
All that shit.
Interact with us because it fucking helps. I can't even
I
find my
gave
own
you
videos.
a full rundown of what you could interact with.
Yeah, what's the weirdest
All you
shit?
got to think of is four things that she
I
could
think
say to
two
me.
of them I've already said tonight. Now.
That would just blow my fucking mind. You got a whole range to play with, and if you're just listening for some fucking weird reason,
That's fine
Go
too,
back.
though. Don't shame those people. Those
Anyway.
people are helping us.
I'm going to go and click on this and go to the end, and then watch the last 2 minutes. That's what I'm going to do. No one did that ever.
I literally got so lost in this conversation.
Okay.
What happened?
Nothing at all.
I did go to one of our videos and watch the last 10
Yeah,
minutes
but you
once.
were there.
Yeah, I was. I kind of am involved.
But at least kudos for watching or listening, for fuck's sake.
I made everybody at the fire station watch.
There you go. Was it when we went on the rant and you almost puked?
Yes.
Okay. I figured when you said last 12 minutes, because that was probably,
If you
I'm not
haven't
going to front,
watched
that was probably the funniest 12 minutes that we've done in 2 some odd years. If I'm being perfectly honest. We've had funny moments, but for that long,
Nah, I think we might have topped it this time.
that's entirely possible. Fucking foot jobs and switching teams. So,
For the one that doesn't make sense.
we're out of here. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye.
Bye.